one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
From WFAA ABC News, get this story where a family is left searching for answers after a tragic event at the State Fair of Texas that led to a teenager being hospitalized with a severe injury. Esther Macharia said her family was enjoying their yearly tradition at the fair last Tuesday when her 17-year-old son Ian was injured in an incident involving an out-of-control Dallas police horse. Quote, "It was a moment that changed me, changed my family, changed my life," said Esther.
She says her son had a seizure for the first time in his life after being knocked to the ground and lost consciousness.
And he was seizing. He was moving his hands. His eyes were rolling back and forth. Then he just closed his eyes and just passed out.
Cell phone video recorded by Ian's father shows Ian being placed onto a stretcher before police say he went to a hospital.
We want to get more answers. We want to find out exactly why this happened. We want to get justice for this family, and we want to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Now, the sequence of events unfolded quickly. According to Esther, a crowd began screaming, and she turned to see a horse running. Moments later, Ian was on the ground, surrounded by onlookers. Now, reports indicate that a Dallas police horse bucked its officer and then made contact with Ian. It remains unclear whether Ian was kicked or stomped by the horse. The family said he is being treated for a traumatic brain injury, including a hematoma the size of a golf ball. She said her son suffers bad headaches and does not sleep well. Well, yeah, he had a brain injury. She said, quote, "It was so scary thinking that he had passed away." That's Esther describing seeing her son seizing on the ground. Her attorney, Ramez Shami, has indicated that they may pursue legal action against both the Dallas Police Department and the State Fair of Texas. They should. Quote, "It's about making sure this kid gets better and ensuring this doesn't happen again." Now, the family is also hoping that someone may have captured video footage that could shed light on what caused the horse to become spooked. I bet the police department wants that for sure. The law firm Shami Law is asking anyone with information to contact them. Ramez questions whether mounted patrols are necessary at the fair. He's the attorney. He said, "I think it's over the top. I think it's all for show." When asked if the Dallas Police Department is reconsidering its mounted patrol program at the state fair, a Dallas spokesperson replied, "We do not comment on pending litigation." They always say that. That's the canned answer. The department did say the Dallas officer was also injured and is recovering. Now, Ian, a senior at Princeton High School, is currently recovering at home. He doesn't remember much from the incident except that he was enjoying the fair one moment and in pain the next moment. His mother said, "I can't even get away from it. I'm replaying it in my head." That was his mom, Esther. The Macharia family is now focused on Ian's recovery while hoping for changes that could prevent similar incidents in the future. And I thought I'd give you this one because it was interesting. You know, we have canine dogs that go after people. And of course, it's the officer's fault. The officers send them. And we have police officers that hurt people. I'm talking, specific officers that do that. But now, apparently we've got police horses that hurt civilians. What's next? A police snake? A police turtle bite someone? I don't know. We've got police officers, we've got canine dogs, and now we got horses just hurting people. But it's not the officer's fault. I get it. We're going to try to blame the officer, but he's just sitting there and whoa, and he falls off the horse. Okay, it's not his fault. But they were saying that the attorney was saying that the police horses or the mounted patrol is for show. It's not really for show. It's because it's easier to get a horse if there's, let's say, two drunk guys start fighting and the crowd jumps in. It's easier to get that horse through the crowd to stop, to get those guys versus cops trying to run through a crowd or definitely get a police car through the crowd. It's just easier to have a horse go through there. Maybe they should go back to motorcycles instead of mounted horse patrol. I don't know. Your thoughts?